Call me Master Zen cause I'm a flicky bands.
Ah, you see the stupid title, man. No wasting time, let's get into it, man.
Rent-A-Girlfriend is a series known to be boring and terribly written, but recently the author somehow was able to create a new series that's
Man, you can see this nigga getting no bitches, man.
twice as worse. Going by the name of the Shiunji Family Children, it released in 2022 following the premise of a brother and 5 sisters who find out they aren't blood related and try to... But before we
Hey, this gonna be an entertaining video.
get there, let's cook from the beginning. In the fall of 2019, I, along many others, stumbled upon a YouTube recommendation for a video called A Day in the Life of a Japanese Manga Creator. Little did any of us know this was going to be our canon event. The video followed along the daily routine of an author named Reiji Miyajima, known for a little manga called Rent-A-Girlfriend. The story followed a college student named Kazuya who has to hire a pretend girlfriend in order to keep up appearances with his family and friends. It was a funny concept and Reggie seemed chill as fuck showing us around his studio, talking about his series' upcoming anime adaptation coming summer of 2020. Fast forward to a global epidemic and Rent-A-Girlfriend's anime drops. Little Louie eagerly at the time ate up every episode, loving the series, and continued to purchase every volume available at the time. It was
Y'all be purchasing? Shit. I don't know what I wanted to. I don't know what I wanted to say. No illegal activities be happening over here. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Just for legal purposes, I do not involve myself in legal things.
fun at first rooting for Kazuya, hoping he'd finally get a girlfriend. However, as time went on, it came to my attention that the story progressed nowhere. It became a cycle of 300 chapters of will they, won't they, realizing with other fans that it was fast food, red 40 soy that was destroying my brain cells. If you want to watch a fantastic video dunking this series, check out Degenerosities. But what we're here for is his new series.
Wait, did I see it? Because I'll be watching Degenerosity. But this is another video, so he's talking about something else.
The Shiunji Family Children. Somehow Reiji was able to concoct a way to capture lightning in a bottle twice, dropping this stinker in 2023. But before I get ahead of myself, spoilers ahead. Not that you care, but you've been warned.
So what
ingredients are we working with to make this story? Since we don't have Itsuki, let's change her out for some broth. Yeah. She's the nerdish, bookish type who tends to break the fourth wall. No Nino? Well, no problem. We have Oka, the twin-tailed tsundere who basically is the most annoying. Forget Ichika, we can sprinkle in some of your mommy issues with Banri. Not Yotsuba, Manami. She's essentially the athletic tomboy type.
I need that. I was trying to do the cringe type of thing, but my cards are all the way over there, and I'm not getting my ass up all the way over there to do it. Like, fuck it, man.
So we have, I can't believe it's not Miku, the protagonist who's essentially very shy, and we're gonna put her inside of this pot. Now let's let this cook.
Man, what type of concoction is this man cooking, man?
Starting off with the first chapter following Arata. He's not your average high schooler, being part of a family with unrivaled beauty. And compared to Kazuya from Rent-A-Girlfriend, his swag is turned all the way up. He's the oldest brother of his prestigious family of the 5 most beautiful sisters and brother. His words, not mine. Their mother is dead and their millionaire father is hardly ever around. So we have a bunch of rich teenagers running around unsupervised in an empty house. What could go wrong? Arata's goal at the moment is to find a girlfriend, which thanks his overthinking he has no luck with. He goes over to ask his brother Shion how to pick up a girl, since apparently he's
asking a fucking 15-year-old and he's 16. Not gonna lie, that's today's world, man. There's kids that know more than us, and they be like younger than the age of 18, man. When is this world ending, man?
Shion shrugs him off, saying that brother Shion how to pick up a girl, since apparently Shion shrugs him off, saying that he's part of a prestigious family and he could pick up any girl, which is a base take. Arata then spouts out about believing in fate and finding the right person. It's then we're introduced to the 5 sisters, which start arguing with Arata, leading to him getting attacked by his dog. They then talk about their plans to celebrate their youngest sister Kotono's birthday on the weekend, which is where everything interesting goes down. But before then, they have to head off to school with all the other peasants. While waiting to catch the train, the brothers get to reminiscing about their past and how the girls would unfairly get spoiled compared to them. Yet no one outside the family would ever know or understand the brothers' situations living with these stuck-up princesses. Shion interjects saying that most people would think that they live in some kind of harem rom-com. He then
Nigga, what?
starts listing out all the girls' positive
Oh, there's all your sisters. What the? I wouldn't be so. Oh, well, I don't. Never mind.
traits. Arata outbursts that he isn't attracted to any of his sisters in any way. Okay, buddy. But he does mention in the past that his sister Kotono once said, "I love you," which he begins to blush.
She loves you as a brother. What's confusing about that one? What the fuck?
We also find out through Shion that Arata has a childhood trauma of being nervous around women, which stops him from talking to cute girls outside of his family. When at home, his sister Oka asks for her class notes, which then he proceeds to look down her shirt. Come on, man. She calls him out, but then asks to hook him up with a girl that he didn't message earlier thanks to Shion's talking. He rejects this proposal and they go their separate ways for the night. We then get a shot here, and this shot. This again? This fateful night is Kotono's birthday, and also the day where their dad is calling them all to eat dinner together. And during this family dinner, the girls begin to argue over lost headphones and Arata steps in and acts like a badass, breaking them up, earning everybody's respect. We get to see the dad and come in and sit down, but he won't be sticking around for long. He drops a bombshell on all of them, stating that they're all adopted and none of the siblings are actually blood related.
Oh! Okay, come on. Now I'm the weird one for fucking rubbing my hands like a... I'm not a perv, bro. But here's the thing though. Yes, am I going to like try to say something so I don't look like a goofball or weird? Hey man, yeah, hey man. If the homie sees this video, bro, but hey man, I'm in a sticky situation. Okay, let me explain. One of the homies told me one of the homies, or I don't know, some of them, they say they have, for me, had sexual intercourse with their cousins. For me, so think about that one and remove me from the weird category because they're not blood related. So hey man, anything goes.
Except for these two. Understandably, this confuses everybody and kills the mood of the dinner. And after all of them have a meeting disappointed with the truth, but none of them say anything will change since they've all known each other for the past 15 years.
Man, you know.
But since they have this perfect perception from the public, they have to keep this a secret, or else people might treat them differently. I'm really not too sure. And of course, later...
Yeah, now it's gonna be a harem. I think that's a harem. I don't know, bro. I don't be watching weird animes, man.
For this night, Arata would accidentally walk into a bathroom where Kotono is taking a bath. With Kotono, Arata accidentally walks in when she's bathing and acts nonchalant. But she eventually comes up from behind and hugs him. And yes, it gets weird because it's there she admits her love for Arata. It's also...
Wait, they're not blood related, so it's okay. Hold on. Yeah, they're not blood related. Yeah.
Also here where it starts to go downhill. Listen, I'll be jumping around chapters from here because the first one has a ton of exposition that matters. But from here, you're not missing much, trust me.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
So far is broken down into situations where each girl goes on small dating arcs to get closer with Arata, which ends in lukewarm confessions or situations. Jumping to chapter 4, Seihei says that she saw the incident with Kotono. However, she knew the girl had feelings for Arata even before it was exposed that the family wasn't blood related. Hold up! Then, I kid you not, starts to say why incest in the family wouldn't be technically biologically wrong or out of the picture.
Nigga, what?
Oh man, trust me, it gets better. Chapter 7, cat's out the bag. The sisters know about Kotono's shower incident. Oka admits that even though they were fake siblings in the past, she still likes him, blushing after. Later, she invites Arata to—
Wait, why am I surprised? It's going to be weird when this goofball, I don't know, not real brother, Yeah, that goofball that said that he's Mr. Bitches, he get bitches. It's gonna be weird if he's the one, like, he ends up fucking his, yo, bro. You can fill in the blank. Yeah. I'm not. I mean, I ain't finishing that sentence, man. It's going to be weird if the goofball fucks his. Yeah.
Play video games. They start wrestling later and it turns intimate quickly. They quickly get to their feet and call it a night. But Oka blushes when walking away and says not to go easy on her next time. And weirdo Kotono is hiding in the closet watching them the whole time. Fast forward a little bit, Kotono admits to her family that she likes Arata as a man and wants a relationship and marriage. We then cut to Arata telling his father that he wants to make all of his siblings happy in the family. Bro.
Oh, you gonna satisfy them all, bro? This sounds like a. Can I even say this word on YouTube? It sounds like a hentai story type of thing. How do I know about it, bro? Don't even ask those type of questions. How do I know about that type of content? Come on, bro. Like, what? We are literally internet kids, so I mean, come on, man.
Come on. Eventually sitting on his face to get his blood pumping. With Banri, they end up at an amusement park where all the siblings get lost except for her and Arata. So she decides to take him on a quick date, teasing him throughout the park. And it's there where Arata steps in to prevent a drink from spilling on her, which makes her heart skip a beat. They even go on a second date to the mall where she teases him again.
Captain Save-A-Ho.
We at least know Arata gets laid as we get a snapshot into the future with his kid, named Chihiro, playing at the mansion the girls are living in at the moment. And the sister he chooses is standing with her face covered. With all this degeneracy, if I was a dad, I would just go grab some milk and never return.
Yeah, bro. Plus you got money.
With Manami, it's a little more wholesome. Arata trains his sister before her big tournament, but she sees it as a date. Fast forward past all the fluff.
Wait, which one see date? Hold on, bro.
Trains his sister before. With Manami, it's a little more wholesome. Arata trains
Minami. So now this finna be weird. These are actual brother and sister. But this nigga said they treat her like they treat it like a date. Oh my goodness.
Trains his sister before her big tournament, but she sees it as a date. Fast forward past all the fluff, and in chapter 17, in my opinion, we get our first look at an actual character arc. If you didn't know, Manami is a pro athlete and is very good at tennis, going to many tournaments. And at this upcoming tournament, she's supposed to be the make or break with her team going to finals. But an injury pushes her to quit the day of the event. So, Arata, being the good brother, decides to actually take her to the tournament. Last minute. All the siblings hop in a car and drive down the road, but of course there's terrible traffic. So Arata grabs a bike and pedals Manami down to her tournament to make sure she makes it on time. Arata even reminding her of a letter that she wrote when she was little. And I quote, "Because mom isn't around as a result, my brothers and sisters had become closer. Thank you, mom." Shortly after, they get to the tournament and she gets to play. But Manami loses, and we get another sweet moment where she's crying in Arata's arms. It actually tugs at your heartstrings for a moment.
Man, with the way my current build, I'm not gonna lie, man. There's a little soft dash on my face, man.
You can't say I've been dunking on Reiji this entire time. The author can really write up a decent character and situation when he feels like it.
Let me put it like this. It would have been sad, or at least I would like, oh man, that's sad. Damn. If she didn't say it was a fucking date. I don't know why. Like, what?
I want to make some highlights of his work. Reiji's art is beautiful, and flat out, this man is talented. The way his characters are...
Hey man, he knows how to draw. That's it. I don't know about nothing. I'm just a regular Joe, man. I don't know nothing about, oh, the brush strokes, the what. No, bro. As long as it's entertaining, bro, we move.
Stylish and more than your average series. In several chapters, we can find his characters wearing one-off outfits that we never see again, but it's okay because it fits around the occasion. And when
damn, man, I focus on the outfits. Damn, that's a attention to detail right there. Shit.
Comes to fashion, he spares no expense.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything.
When he does decide to create a decent story, we can get arcs such as in Rent a Girlfriend's film arc, where Chizuru faced tough times as her grandma falls seriously ill, and her grandfather passes away, who had inspired...
Man, smoke on them niggas.
her acting dreams, in which Kazuya steps in to help, going the extra mile to organize a fundraiser for a short film project that Chizuru can dedicate to her grandma. Because Chizuru doesn't just want to be stuck as a rental girlfriend or as an average student. She dreams of being a famous actress. So, together with the help of a small team, they work on making the film a reality. Finally, they screened the finished movie for Shizuru's grandma, showing her the fruit of Shizuru's talent and Kazuya's hard work. And shortly after, her grandmother passes away.
Damn.
It's really touching throughout the entire thing. You actually feel like there's some kind of growth happening, not only between these two, but in Kazuya, who's just a huge step up this arc. But sadly, anything after this arc is, questionable at best. But then we went back to reality. As the very next chapter, we find Oka being an emotional bitch running away from her family. And it's at this point where I realize Arata is just going to be an emotional punching bag for these girls, just going on fetch quests. Chapter 22 is where we see Oka get bad grades at school while also being frustrated due to her emotional thoughts of Shoko and Arata. So she runs away to the Yamanashi prefecture for 3 days, which conveniently is where the forest is located. This has
The what? Come on, bro. You could have just put like a subtitle there. I don't know what he just said.
the family worried, so Arata has to go grab her. Later, even finding her and talking, she leaves him again, alluding that her ass is gonna get lost in the forest in the next chapter. I know we're jumping around here, but you gotta realize this is only chapter 23 that we're talking about. No progress is made. This man is going on fetch quests. I mean, if you're at least gonna do incest, do it right. Take a note from Kiss Sis. And I have another pet peeve. Where are all the maids, bro? At the very beginning, it clearly says, inside there are several employees whose task is to satisfy the people that live there. There's nobody. There's only like one maid. And the father casually drops the...
Whoa, what you mean satisfy, man? What you mean by that, man? What you mean satisfy? Okay.
biggest twist in his kids' lives and doesn't see the chaos going on that he caused, and now his youngest daughter just went away on her own with nobody. He's a terrible father, and this is a terrible pacing.
We all have to strive to be like that, nigga. Nah, I'm playing.
Like I said, chapter 24 isn't even out, but we probably know what's gonna happen. Hey, so we let this cook for 23 chapters. Now let's see what we have. Even after 23 chapters, this thing is not ready. I don't care how many times you can essentially keep on pumping this out. This series will not be ready. It's all about the ingredients that you put inside, and unfortunately, this story is not it. This isn't the one that you want to be reading. The Shiuji Family Children is one of the most disappointing stories that I've read so far, and I don't think I'd be able to see this story anymore. So let me know what you think, guys. And I don't know, this thing doesn't seem cooked.
It's entertaining enough, man. If you're like, you have watched every type of media or like content, I could say it's watchable, man. Or like, because it's manga, it's readable. But my stupidness, considering I don't like reading, I like visual things, you feel me? Yeah, if it wasn't anime, yeah, it's watchable, man. Whatever. But I don't see y'all boys. Shit, it's getting dark. It's time for me to eat and get back to editing these long ass videos. Man, I wish I had an editor, bro.
Call me Master Zen, cause I'm a flick the bands.